Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to everyone. So we're gonna present about our mini project 2. So before we go further, I would like to introduce our group member first. First, my name is Amir Hassan bin Al Bakar, Masjid card number 192475. Next is Engku Ahmad Imran bin Engku Ahmad Zaki 192515. Next is Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Ilham, National card number 192470. Next is Muhammad Kamal Mujadid bin Kamal Hisham, National card number 192486. Next is Jayashree Utia Kumaran, National card number 195372. Next is Azvini Gangadharan, National card number 195313. Next is Aruni Udom, Master card number 193927, and lastly Nurul Atira bin Jumat Fauzi, Master card number 190498. In this video, Nurul Atira bin Jumat Fauzi cannot join us because he has family matter. So next, let's proceed for the first part of our presentation. Okay, for the first part is the data analysis. So this data analysis we obtain from the questionnaire that we have done. The questionnaire have been prepared and we have got 39 respondents, and from the respondents, the majority of them are male and the balance are female. Majority of the age of our respondent are around 21 to 30 years old. And mostly our respondents are among students. So I'll pass to Ahmad Imran to continue this presentation.
So basically this is the highlight question for this case study. Does the respondent drink coffee? 39 respondent has responded to the survey, and majority of the respondent drink coffee, 79.5%. So next question, which factor that influence you to buy a certain type of coffee? Majority of the respondent answer flavor is the most influential reason to buy a certain type of coffee, while brand is the second place, and followed by the price. Next, do they know about Nescafe on the go product line? Basically, majority of the respondent knows, while 15.4% don't know. Next, if yes, from where they know about it? 54.3% know the product line from the advertisement, such as in the social media, advertisement in television, and etc. Do they drink Nescafe on the go product line frequently? Yeah, majority, from what we know, majority doesn't know what is Nescafe on the go product line, so they answer no, they don't know the Nescafe product line. Next is Amira Hassan's turn.
Okay, so from we can see here, this is the product that have been in Nescafe on the go product line. So the majority of our respondent drinks, the highest marks is from Nescafe Latte, which is 61.5%. The second one is Nescafe Mocha, which is 48.7%, and the third place is Nescafe Original, which is 41%, and the rest of them, which is Nescafe White Coffee, Nescafe Black Roast, Nescafe Ice, Nescafe Cold Brew Black, and Nescafe Ice, being in the lowest part of our respondent choice. Okay. So next is how our respondent how our respondent think about the taste of Nescafe on the go product. So majority of them, I think we can conclude that they feel that the taste of the product is good because majority of them are towards the good part. Next. Okay, next is the product appearance. So from the respondent, we can see that most of them give good points for the product appearance of the Nescafe on the go product, which is between 4 and 5. Next. Okay, so here we compare from those coffee brands, which of these coffee brands uh, is more popular among our respondent. So the first place is Nescafe, which is 69.2%. The second place is Honda Coffee, 28.5%. And the third place is others. Fourth place is Old Town White Coffee, and Ali Cafe you did not obtain any points from this response. Okay, so the reason of why our respondent buy this product is mostly because of the availability of flavor, and there are two similar marks, which is because of the price and their preferences of the product. Next. So from this part of questionnaire, we are suggesting a new flavor for the on-the-go product. So the highest mark that have been obtained by our respondent is vanilla latte, and the second place that share the same place is salted caramel latte and matcha latte. So the winner for this new products flavor is vanilla latte. So our group have chosen vanilla latte as our product for this new project. So from the flavor of the vanilla latte, we have give our respondent choices or questionnaire to answer about how they want to have in the vanilla latte coffee. So the first part we asked about the creaminess, where mostly our respondent wanted the coffee to be very creamy, which is had the highest mark. Next. And the sweetness, the most of our respondents would like it to be in the moderate. And the order of the coffee itself, they would like to the coffee to have a good smell, not very strong, not very very poor smell. Next. Okay, last part is the bitterness of the vanilla latte coffee. Most of our respondents would like the coffee to be in between bitter and not bitter. Okay, so the last part of our questionnaire, we asked our respondent about the reason why they choose the flavor of the coffee and the characteristic of the vanilla latte. So most of them chooses the answer because of the potential delicious taste of this this future product of on the go, this coffee on the go product. So that's all from the content of our questionnaire. I will pass to Muhammad Kamal Mujadid to explain about the methodology of this mini project.
Right, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. So, so actually for methodology, Atira and also me, Muhammad Kamal Mujadid, will be doing this part. But as Hassan said, she could not get into this video presentation because of the family matters. So basically methodology will be presenting by myself. Okay, moving on. So after we found out that most of our respondents would like a vanilla latte, coffee on the go, so we developed house of quality methodology to find out the potential of our product itself. So as you can see in this slide, this is the whole diagram of our company, Nescafe, of the new product, Nestle Vanilla Latte. Okay, next. All right. Before we proceed into the before we proceed deeper into the house of quality, I would like to tell you about the legend that we use in this house of diagram. For there is 3 points for competitive analysis, which is good, fair, and poor. So for the good part, we'll use the letter G, fair will use letter F, and poor will be using letter P. And then for the correlation of customer analysis and the manufacturing analysis, we'll be using 3 different symbols. The first one is the weak one, the black dot. It resembles 1 point. The second one is the medium. The circle and the circle will be resembling 3 points, and the strong one will be resembling 5 points. Okay, next. Okay, based on what do customer wants? Okay, customer wants we acquire from the questionnaire that have been presented by Hassan and also Engku. So from the customer wants, we have come out that the customer wanted good taste, product appearance, sweetness, order, price, bitterness, and creaminess. So the highest point will be the good taste and the creaminess. The second highest will be product appearance and order. And then the 3-weight rating will be sweetness, price, and also bitterness. Next. Okay, based from what the customer wants, we have come out that these are the things that need to be done in order to satisfy what is that customer wants in their Nescafe Vanilla Latte on the go. So for the coffee content, it will satisfy good taste, order, price, and bitterness. The cream content of the Nescafe will be satisfying the good taste, order, and also creaminess. Vanilla content will also satisfy good taste, sweetness, order, and price. Cost of packaging material will be satisfying the product appearance and also the price. Availability of the product will satisfy the good taste and the product appearance. Advertisement will be satisfying the product appearance. Distribution will satisfy the price. Innovation will satisfy the sweetness, order, price, bitterness, and creaminess. Promotion and manpower will satisfy the price of the Nescafe Vanilla Latte itself. So next. Okay, so based on the customer specification and also how to satisfy the customer's specification, we come out the correlation itself that from that as you can see from the good taste, you can see that the strong points from coffee content and the vanilla content, because both of these are the main content of the vanilla latte. So this is a strong correlation. So for the medium point, we can actually see the order of the coffee content and the cream content. So coffee content and cream content will actually give the order of the finished product of the Nescafe. So for the weak point, we can actually see that the price itself strong weak related to the price, but it's actually related strongly on the cost of packaging material. So next. All right, so now we'll be continuing with the correlation between among manufacturing specification itself. So as you can see that promotion and manpower are strongly related because both of them are strongly related to the price in order to satisfy customer specification of price. So coffee, in this diagram also you can observe that coffee content, cream content and also vanilla content are strongly related in order to provide the good taste of the vanilla latte, and also packaging material, availability, packaging material are strongly related to the distribution, because both of these are strongly related to the price of the product. So the weak points that you can see is that the cream content and the vanilla content have the weak points, because only vanilla content contributes to the sweetness of the vanilla latte, and cream content contributes to the creaminess, which is not strongly related, have the weak relationship. So for the medium, we can observe that the cream content and also the coffee content and the availability of the flavor, which have the medium points, because if we have insufficient of the coffee content, coffee flavor, then it will actually insufficient availability of the flavor, it will also affect the coffee content in the vanilla latte. Okay, so for the competitors analysis, which this is only the preview of the custom competitors analysis. But later we will be presenting more about this analysis. So we have chosen that Starbucks and Ali Cafe are related to our new product. So as you can observe in this table, Starbucks and Ali Cafe have a good points in good taste and product appearance, but actually Starbucks have a fair points in sweetness, order, price, bitterness, and creaminess, while Ali Cafe have it poor in sweetness and order, and also it has the same fair points with Starbucks in creaminess. Ali Cafe also have good points, have 4 good points, which is the good taste, product appearance, price, and also the bitterness. Okay, so from the correlation of the customer specification and also manufacturing specification, we can sum up. We can, by getting this sum, we actually multiplying the weight rating and also the points that have given in each of the relationship between the manufacturing specification. As you can see, these are the manufacturing specification, and these are the sum that have been multiplying with the weight rating of customer specification. So as you can see, the highest percentage of contribution to the new product is actually the coffee content itself, because if this is not the higher content, then we will be not calling this product a coffee on the go. So coffee content should be the highest, and the second one is the cream content. The third one is the vanilla content. In terms of innovation actually contributes a higher points, because in order to create a good vanilla latte Nescafe on the go, we have to actually innovate the amount of coffee content, cream content, vanilla content to get the right amount of sweetness, creaminess, bitterness, and also the that's all. And then the promotion and the manpower, as you can see, the lowest one is the manpower, because it only contributes into the price of the customer specification. And also advertisement also relate also to the manpower, because it contributes to satisfy the price of the customer satisfaction. So I think that's all from me. So now we move on to the next section. So I will pass this presentation with the next presenter.
Okay, hi Maruni. So now it's my turn to present on customer analysis. As you can see from the table, there are 3 potential target segments of customer, which is categorized in the table. Okay, we have segment 1. Segment 1 is from student with the age range between 11 to 20. The thing that influenced them to purchase the coffee product is flavor and price. And the user status of the segment 1 is a regular user, and the user rate is a light user, and loyalty status is medium. And for segment 2, also from student, but with the age range between 21 to 30, they the element that influence them to buy the coffee product is flavor, brand, and price. And the user status of segment 2 is they are potential user and regular user. And the user rate of the segment 2 is heavy user, and loyalty status is medium and strong. Okay, for segment 3, they are from office worker with the age range between 41 to 50. And the element that influence them to buy the coffee product is flavor. And the user status of segment 3 is regular user, and they are medium. The user rate is medium user, and loyalty status is medium. Next, customer from the segment we examined before, we found out that the second segment is the best fit for company actual segmentation, because in this segment, it is focused on the yacht population. And the taste, aroma, price, and the brand of the coffee are the important elements that influence them to purchase the product. Okay, so in order for us to decide on the development of new flavor of Nescafe, we can from the data we collected from the survey, the customers' preferable flavor of Nescafe's new flavor is vanilla latte, with the highest creaminess level, medium sweetness and bitterness level, and strong aroma. Okay, the justification of customer in choosing the vanilla latte as a new flavor for Nescafe is because their expectation on the potential delicious taste, and they are hoping for an innovation. Okay, for target market, the target market of Nescafe is coffee drinkers, especially those who are in the need of instant coffee to stimulate their body. And second is working individuals or students, which is aimed to awake them in the morning, sober up in the afternoon, or keeping them awake in the late evenings. And the second target market is middle-aged and elderly people who get into the habit of drinking Nescafe. Okay, from the demographic data collected, we can conclude that the target market of Nescafe are more to yacht-oriented, with the age range between 11 to 30. Okay, I think that's all from me. Now I pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Thank you, Aruni. And it's about the company background. So I'm gonna explain about the Nescafe company background. Next slide, please. Okay. Nescafe brand is a brand of instant coffee made by Nestle. It comes many different products, and the word is Nestle and cafe. So Nescafe coffee was originated in Brazil in the 1930s. And then Nescafe coffee was launched in Switzerland in 1938 and exported to France and UK and USA. In 1965, Nescafe brand extended innovation by offering freeze-dried soluble coffee aroma and flavor. The vision of the company is Nestle aims to meet the various needs of the consumers every day by marketing, and the mission is Nestle strives to bring a consumer food that are safe, of high quality, and provide optimal nutrition to meet physiological needs. And the price is Nescafe comes with a different size and different prices point. The price of Nescafe considerably cheaper than the competitor, which is one of the main reason why most restaurants use Nescafe instead of other brands. Okay, this is the organization chart, and The first one is MD, Managing Director, and under Managing Director, there's 6 people, which is Marketing and Sales Manager, Technical Manager, and Supply Chain Manager, and Finance Control Manager, and Corporate HR Manager, and Corporate Quality Assurance Manager. And under Marketing and Sales Manager, there's a National Sales Manager and Group Brand Manager. Under Technical Manager, there's a Plant Manager and Corporate Manager. And under Supply Chain Manager, there's 3 people who are Distribution Operations and Distribution Services and Demand and Supply Planning. Under Finance Control Manager, there's a Finance Controller, and under Corporate HR Manager and HR Manager. And lastly, the Corporate Quality Assurance Manager, there's a Quality Assurance Manager. Okay, Nestle Pure Life as a 2 very strong competitor in the market, which are trying to compete with the Nestle water brand using innovative strategies and approaches. They are Ali Cafe Power Root and Starbucks Coffee. I'm going to explain a little bit about these 2 companies. Okay, first, Starbucks Coffee. And Starbucks Coffee has grown and known as a #1 coffee store in nationwide. And its first store was established in 1971 in Seattle, Washington, and became owned by Howard in 1987. So the current Sasters is currently chairman and president and chief executive officer of this brand. And Starbucks currently has a 15,500 store in the more than 50 countries Starbucks products. And those are the Starbucks products I listed down. And this is about the Ali Cafe Power Root. Power Root and Berhard is a leading company involved in advertised herbal energy drinks. And it was founded on 23 July 1999 in Johor Bahru, Johor, which is in Malaysia. And Aerocoma longifolio Jack, or commonly known as Tongkat Ali. So that's why it's Ali Cafe Power Root. In March 2001, Power Root has built a marketing branch in Kuala Lumpur. In the year of 2003, Power Root started its very own manufacturing plant in Johor Bahru. So in 2030, it started in 1999 in its manufacturing plant in the Johor Bahru in 2003. And it's a highly professional and clinical environment. And Power Root successfully set up branches all around the world, such as Korea, Japan, China, and Taiwan, Singapore. In flavor of Ali Cafe such as white coffee, premium gold, and caramel, and kopi pekat. See, these are the products of Ali Cafe Power Root. Next, I'll pass to my next presentation.
Analysis for Nescafe and also their competitors, which is Starbucks and also Ali Cafe. So first, before I start, SWOT stands for, S stands for strength, W stands for weaknesses, O stands for opportunities, and T stands for threats. So in a brief, let me explain about the strengths of Nescafe. Nescafe they have a strong Nestle brand name. They are excellent advertising and visibility, good product distribution and availability, and lots of flavors and varieties available. And their weaknesses are health-conscious people avoid coffee as it contains caffeine, indirect competition like tea, carbonated drinks, and other beverages from Starbucks and Ali Cafe. The opportunities is ties-ups with corporates, cheaper packets for rural areas. Nescafe can plan on biscuit cookies with coffee flavors. Means they, instead of just promoting their drinks, they can also promote their coffee branded biscuits and coffeeneries and all that. And it also increases the number of flavors. And their threats is health-conscious people avoiding coffee, direct competition from competitors. Like from this, our competitors is Ali Cafe and Starbucks. Okay, now the SWOT analysis for Ali Cafe Power Root. Their strengths are they also have a household name Power Root, international presence, convenience, and strong distribution network. However, their weaknesses is their packaging sizes, which doesn't vary as Nescafe, over focus on beverages, lack of presence in non-Malay market, no slogan for their brand. And their opportunities is they could set up a production facility in UAE to support growth and reduce delivery lead time in the Middle East and African regions, new distribution channel and image such as advertisement, aware on active lifestyle. and their threats is strong competitors, and their competitors is obviously Starbucks and Nescafe, health threats, terminating of geographic markets, and wrong image among competitors and consumers. And finally, the SWOT analysis for Starbucks coffee. They have more strengths compared to the other two, which is Ali Cafe and also Nescafe. First, they are well established and growing brand recognition, product and brand consistency, wide variety of product offerings, eco-friendly practices for Starbucks is concerned with conserving energy, water, controlling climate change and recycling, as they have so much of other activities to promote their eco-friendly practices, possesses a potential for new and innovative store operations. However, they too have weakness, which is prices continually rising, thus risking the loss of loyal customers, limited products at different locations, not enough drive-through services, increasing number of competitors such as Nescafe and Ali Cafe. Their opportunities might be more products can emerge while adapting to the markets, creating a coffee house experience in global target markets, more promotions, coupons or discounts available, and can focus on emerging economies. And finally, their threats will be must comply with international governments in production and distribution, has become a luxury brand, thus it is a brand that can be consumed by every consumer on a daily basis. Very competitive environment with leaders in the restaurant and food business. Thank you. That's all from me.
Okay, I'm Faris. So I would like to present. This is our product, which is Nescafe Vanilla Latte. So instead of the product is in the powder or in sachet form, so we decide to create a new new packaging form, which is in can. We are ready to drink. It is easier and much accessible for all consumers. So why we choose in gray color? Because in color psychology, gray color represents neutrality and balance. So its color meaning likely comes from being the shade between black and white and black, just something like that. And then that's a vanilla flower, which is the flower originally, which is the vanilla is originally extract from the flower as to get the vanilla essence, which we add in the drink with the latte. Yeah, so basically that's all from me, which I would like to tell you guys our new product. So I think that's all from me and from all of us. So thank you.